If you're looking for a really rapid, really quick-witted, really efficient experience, this one is certainly it, and you're definitely going to be entertained. This movie is certainly full of surprises. It's nothing short of a ton of fun, and it's just really, on the whole, a damn good time. So let me start off with what I really enjoyed about the menu. I really appreciate the movie's quick cadence. The movie doesn't take a very long time to get going at all, and for the entire runtime, you're pretty much on this roller coaster ride that doesn't really stop. Along this ride, there's always a lot of shock value. There's a lot of different things that kind of get you thinking a little bit, kind of keep you on your toes and guessing as to what's going on, revealing certain things about characters at a nice, steady pace, all while making everything digestible and easy to understand, no pun intended, given this movie is about food. I really enjoyed learning little bits of information about a lot of the characters in this movie from all around the menu, from the chefs to the guests. Everything I thought was just done really well. And speaking of learning little nuggets about some of these characters, I really enjoyed how clever the menu was. There are quite a few characters in this movie, with, of course, there being only two that you really have to pay attention to, that being that of Ralph Fiennes and Anya Taylor-Joy. But in order for the movie to relay its messages, it's got to show you something about the rest of these supporting characters, and the way it goes about that I thought was really interesting, clever, and really efficient. Without giving away spoilers, it takes a very simple concept, a very basic human interaction and idea, and it really uses that to its advantage, and I was just blown away by that idea. Plus, with the originality of this movie, I think that added into its clever nature. From the trailers, I thought I had an idea of what the menu would kind of be like, and I was totally wrong, and I think I gotta credit the marketing for adding into the movie's cleverness for that. This movie is just like that really slick, quick-witted friend that you have that's always good for a one-liner, always good for a comeback. The menu just has a lot of that in spades, and it really makes for a fun watch. And additionally, I thought the leads of Anya Taylor-Joy and Ralph Fiennes, I thought they did a really great job of carrying this movie with their performances. It's not to say that anybody in this movie was a bad performer. In fact, I thought every single performance was pretty stellar, but Anya Taylor-Joy and Ralph Fiennes especially, I thought really showed their star power quite well. Ralph Fiennes has to play the really unsettling character that, from the trailers, looks like he's kind of pompous and kind of arrogant, but there's way more to him than meets the eye, and I'm really excited about the fact that the movie explored his character in such depth, and it all did so in a really clever, really efficient manner. There's just so much I gushed over in this movie, and I kind of want to watch it again, like right now. And finally, I really appreciated this movie's attempts at kind of getting into that deeper meaning, deeper themes, and deeper messages, and even some social commentary. I get it, not everyone wants to go into a movie with a message all the time, but I really found the movie's messages to be thought-provoking, which is good if a movie's trying to go to that deep layer. Admittedly, I didn't walk out of this movie quite understanding everything this film wanted to tell me, but I can tell it was trying to tell me something. I'm sure if I marinated on it for a few days, I could kind of figure it out, but I think it has somewhere in the vein of the service industry, how people treat these workers, how artists are treated, how that affects them and their joy for their art, what it means to heal, what it means to forgive, what does it mean to get vengeance. I think the movie touches upon all those things, and I'm not sure if it's trying to touch upon all those things or just one central idea within all those things. I still have to think about it for a couple days, but it's not so deeply layered to the point where you can't understand and enjoy the movie. This movie is still a ton of fun, and I absolutely loved it. It's just I can tell it was trying to go for something deeper, and I just can't quite figure out what it was.